Welcome back. Well, giving to those in need should be a feeling that we carry with us all year long, but you can't help feeling a little stronger sense of it with the holidays approaching.
Absolutely, and one way to teach kids the power of giving is to show them firsthand those who benefit. And joining us now is Elizabeth Braatz. She's the mother of 3 and a blogger from MetroparentMagazin. And in this month's issue, she offers some non-traditional ways to give back with your kids as a family. And one of those ways that she suggests is by supporting GloBall giving. Mark Rolison is the owner, and he is here with details on that as well. Great to have both of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much. I think it's important, probably starting at a very young age, and your kids are young. You have 5-year-old twins and a 2-year-old, to teach them not just the power of giving, but why it's so important.
Yes. You know, kids that are young, they don't necessarily understand the power of writing a check, but they will understand going out and doing something with their parents, especially if you walk them through what they're doing. Specifically on Earth Day, my kids and I, we went out with gloves and garbage bags, and we picked up trash in a park near our house with some friends, and then we played in the park. And so they understand, they love to play in the park, they understand how fun it is, and then I explained to them, we need to keep the earth beautiful so that you can enjoy it, you know, every day, and kids just like you can enjoy it too.
I think that's fantastic.
Do you find as a parent that then maybe later when they're playing with their friends or they're talking to someone else, they repeat some of the things that you guys have talked about?
Oh,
so
absolutely.
you know they're kind of getting it?
Yes. Last year, we did, to that point, we made Valentines for a local senior living center near our house, and then we dropped them off, and I said to them, well, we're going to make some little special cards for somebody else's Gigi and Papa's, and we dropped them off, and so they know their own Gigi and Papa, and so then they talked about it with their friends and with our relatives, and it was a neat time. And then obviously then those residents really enjoyed the things that my kids had made for them.
I think what's fantastic is that you've found some kind of different ways that, that kids can help and give back. And I love your organization, your mission, Mark, because I was reading that today you've provided more than 2 tons of sporting goods to 15 different countries, and these are underprivileged kids who are receiving recycled, new, and gently used sporting goods. Because how do you play baseball if you don't have a baseball and a glove? And how do you play basketball, right, if you don't have a ball?
Exactly. And what I found out through our experiments and research is that a lot of kids are not even playing. And so the World Health Organization has hundreds of millions of children, not even just necessarily in the United States, but around the world, is if they don't have the equipment, they're not playing. And so the idea came to me a couple years ago, and I know I go through a ton of uniforms every 3 months with 2 daughters of my own who play a lot of sports, and what do you do with it? And so founded the organization to try to find a home so it doesn't go into landfills, so that we donate from Cambodia to Romania to Los Angeles to Milwaukee here to Philadelphia and everywhere in between.
Well, and I think that's a great point, is it, you know, around the world, yes, lots of things we can sort of picture people not having some of those essentials, but just here in our backyard, you get requests all the time because of budget cuts and things that schools or families can't afford so that their own kids right here in Milwaukee can play.
Absolutely, and you know, uniforms is a big thing. We have requests for shoes. Kids come out to play and they don't have the necessary cleats or athletic apparel, and so we're collecting these. We have great partners here collecting here in Milwaukee, as well as in other states, and we're getting more and more word out where people are putting things away in closets, high schools, colleges, and they after the end of the year they just put it away, and hopefully some fairy will come and take it away from them. But now they're finding us, and we're getting boxes and boxes of perfectly good uniforms and equipment, and so we're finding homes for them.
It's wonderful. And to your point about teaching kids the value of giving, most kids have played on some sort of team or done something athletic, and to think, hey, somebody else could use what we're no longer able to use is fantastic for them to learn.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have, just at 5 years old, my kids have done ballet, gymnastics, dance, swimming, I mean, football. I mean, my 3-year-old son playing football. And so we already have outgrown equipment sitting in my house with kids that are 5 and under. So yeah, Mark's charity is wonderful in that you can really find a way to get back, and not only just in your own closets, but kids trying to earn scout badges, do a drive, bar and bat mitzvah projects, anything through your church or synagogue, just, you know, ways to engage your friends and your family, and then give to charities that are so wonderful, located right here in Milwaukee. It's
That's
nice.
great. And you really outline a lot of these different ways that families can do that, get the kids involved with the family to learn how to give back. So we're going to give the information for Metroparent, because that's where you can find your blog and your issue. It's MetroparentMagazine.com to find out more about all of these different ideas for families to do together.
Well, it's so cool because some of the ideas that you mentioned in your article are the Possibility Playground, for example. Those are organizations, the Next Door Foundation, the Cinderella Project. We've had them here on the show and featured them. So it's wonderful that you kind of remind people what's right here in our own community and an organization like Mark's that need help. So it was great.
Thanks so much, you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.